Alright, so as I promised, I will be doing like a quick run of how to design PowerPoint on Canva. I'm using a system here, so if you are using a system, good. If you are not using a system, most of the principles I'll be applying will always be applicable on a mobile phone. So with the introduction we did with a mobile phone, if you have practiced, this should be easier for you. So let's just get into it. I want this video to be very short. So as I said earlier, you come over here to create a design. You also see it on your mobile phone, and mobile phone is always at the center, around this place in the center of your mobile phone. So I create a design. So you're going to come here, then you're going to see presentation. If you can't see presentation, just come to search bar, then search for presentation. So click on it. As I said, I always advise people to always start with a blank page. So you cannot add any elements, any formatting you want from your blank page. Oh, since my network is bad. Okay, so it's from Canva and let me refresh. Okay, so my network is back. Thank you. So I have my page screen here. So here I cannot choose the template I want. So let's say I want to design a marketing report or something like that. Or let me say I want to design a marketing report. So I'll come to design, then I search here marketing report, just something like that. So I'm going to see quite a number of templates of marketing reports. As I said, when you put your cursor on any one of them, it's going to be moving the slide, so you can have a peep of how the old slides look like. This one have 10 slides. Most of them we have 10 slides. So I've seen a peep. I'm not sure if that's what I want. This one has 11 slides. So well, since I'm liking this one, so I think I'll go with this one. So let me see this one. This one looks simple. Okay, not bad. I might combine the two of them, this business report and this monthly ad performance. Let's see this one. This one is majorly a video. If you look at it, there's no number on it. Unlike this one, I have 1 out of 11 here. This one does not have number, so it's a video. So I'm not taking that one. Same here. This one is also a video. This is a slide, so this has 10. Okay, this is very simple and it makes sense. This one will be quite easy for you to edit. But let me just pick this one without wasting time. If you are the one doing it, you can spend your time to check what you actually like. We have a lot of it here, so you can spend your time to check whatever you like. So I click on this one. So now, yeah, I can apply all the 11 pages, or I can just apply them one by one. I think I'll prefer to apply them one by one, so that in case I want to, at one point or the other, I want to switch to another template. So let me just pick the cover of this. And in fact, I'm not sure. Okay, this cover is nice. So this cover now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to name my design so that I can always recommend my design in the future. So let me name it that. Okay, I'm going to name it practice by West student. You can name it whatever you want. So I have some edits here. I have some text. These are text. I have an icon here. I have an element here. I have an icon here. Icons are still elements. I have text here. So I can decide to just edit all the text, or I can also decide to edit some and remove the rest. Like now, okay, let me say I just want to name my report monthly marketing report. So I click inside the text and I edit what I want to edit. Now this report, if you look at the space, like the frame is too big, so I can reduce the frame. Does not affect it. Only if I reduce it more, that's going to affect it. I remember I said if you reduce or increase the text from the angle, you are making it bigger. But if you reduce this from these two sides, you are just reducing the frame, that's the text box. So after I'm done with that, then I can come here. Now I'm going to delete these two. I don't want them. This is a website. If the company have a website, this is an email. If the company have an email, but I'm assuming they don't have, so I delete them. So yeah, prepared by. I can put my name here. You can also put your name here. Allan-David. So this place, okay, I'm in marketing analyst. Let me leave it that way. Now I can zoom my work here. I can zoom in and zoom out. So I increase my zoom so that it can become bigger. Then I scroll to where I want. I want to see the Allan-David well. Now this marketing analyst is what I want, but I don't want it to be too far from this Allan-David. So I reduce this Allan-David box. Then I shoot this marketing analyst beside it. So I have my marketing analyst here. So let me create it. Okay. I cannot zoom out. Now let me zoom into the top. The date. Now I'm using this month, October 2024. Now to edit text now. So I go to the next thing. Let's go. So I just repeat my marketing monthly marketing report. So I do not. So zoom out my work. So what's next? I want to now, I think I'm done with this first page. I think so. I think I'm done with this first page. If there's anything that I don't want, I can, like this one, I don't want this bubble here. Just remove it. So I want this bubble too. I leave it this way. So I'll probably want to change the black to another color, but let me still leave it this way. I might want to change the font. So let me zoom in. There's a text here that I think we should adjust. Okay, the name of the company. What's the name of the company? Alexa. Okay. So I zoom out. So I should change the color of the font, but I don't want to do that yet. I want to finish with all my structure editing before I do that. So I come to the next page. I come back to the design. I select my design tab. So let me see what other stuff do I need. Okay, my marketing report, does it have an executive summary? If yes, I just click on this executive summary. So that executive summary, that will give you the summary. But let me assume I don't have an executive summary. I have a campaign overview instead. So I'm going to come down to this campaign overview. It's going to override that executive summary. So that executive summary is gone. So I can now edit this campaign overview. So I increase this so that I can see the text much more better. So I come here, I change it back to Alexa. And this is October 2024. And monthly marketing report. I just highlight the marketing report. So campaign overview. I like the heading campaign overview. An overview of each campaign's reach, engagement, and cost. Perfect. I want to reduce this. So I like reducing my text boxes so that it will not just occupy unnecessary spaces. So I come back here. And you see where I'm scrolling. This is where I'm scrolling the bottom. I'll scroll to the left to the right. So that's when you zoom. So the first one, campaign A. Okay. Let me name it. So each campaign is at a different location. So let me say this to Lagos campaign. So let me just name it Lagos campaign. So I'm coming to the chat. So let me name this one to Abuja's campaign. Lagos campaign. Then Kano's campaign. So we have those three type of campaign. Let's assume those three are the ones we need. So impressions, clicks, and conversion. I really like this format actually. So I come to this chart. So let me show us how do we edit a chart or how do we put a new chart. Now when I click on the chart, the options for the chart will show. If I do not click the chart, if I click outside, the options will not show. Just like every other element, when I click on text, the option of the text will show. But now let's work on chart. Now when I click on chart, you can see that we have edit here. When you click on the edit, it's going to show edit option. That's the edit settings for the chart. Now it's telling us the type of chart it is. It is a row chart. I can click down and change it to a bar chart. I see it. I can click and change it to a stacked chart. I can click and change it back to a row chart. At the same time, I can change it to all these type of charts, donut charts, pie charts, and so on. But I think I like the way it is a row chart. Oh, my row chart setting my friend. Hold on, do. Yeah, I like the fact that it is a row chart this way. So I leave it this way. But aside from that part, we also have legend. Now you don't need to put a legend there. Why? Because your chart is only showing one particular variable, which is the wish. Which is showing the data for wish. So legend is majorly meant for if you have more than one variable you are showing. So you can easily, or one value you are showing, so that I can easily differentiate which value for which. So I don't need to show red yet, so I off it. Now data label, do you want to label your data? Yes, I can off it too. I see that the data labels are not showing. So let me turn it on back. So show grid lines, that's the lines in between. You can off it. I like showing it. So that's how to actually do your chart. And you can also swap rows and columns and swap them. So that's the first setting in your chart. But aside from that, there's also another setting called the data setting. That's where the main data is. You can click on it. Now under the data setting, we have three major things here. The main data, or if you want to import data from Google Sheets. You might have your data online on Google Sheets, then you can connect it to Canva. So your data can easily be visualized on Canva from your Google Sheets. At the same time, you can upload. You can upload from your Excel. You can upload Excel file, you can upload CSV. There's also a file called TSV, it's text version. You can upload from here. So you can upload any of those three type of charts and visualize it in Excel in Canva here. But let's use the normal Canva settings. That's the normal Canva data input. Now the labels is simply asking what exactly do you want to show them. Impression, clicks, and conversion. If by any case you want to adjust any one of them, just double click inside or just type on it conversion. That's how we say it. Conversion. Now the wish here is now asking for the value. So how much conversion, how much impression, how much glitch will you get? How much will you get for each one of these? So that's what the wish is trying to say. So the wish is trying to say how much conversion are we trying to get. So now I try to edit this. Let me try to edit this. So instead of this 2 million, let me just change it to 200,000. So yes. Then clicks. Let me change this to 12,000. Clicks are always smaller. Conversion are always the smallest. Let me change this to 100. 100 seems to be too small. Let me change it to 200 so that it will show. 200 is small. Let me change it to 1,000. It shows small. Let me reduce this to 50,000 so that our data will show well. Okay, good. So we have this now. So automatically Canva will be adjusting your data in a way that is going to fit in all the variables, all the figures you put inside. So now our data is this way. Now in case if you have another series, maybe you have another value, maybe aside from which you are also trying to measure cost. You're also trying to show cost. So for your impression of 50,000, you spend 10,000. So Canva is going to show it. For your what is it called? Clicks, you spend 2,000, 20,000. So can you see it? For your conversion, you spend 5,000, 50,000. So can you see it? So it's also going to show the cost. So we have two things all together here. So all that you can keep filling it or you can leave it. So if you keep filling, it's going to be adding more values, more bars into it. So that's the second setting, the data setting. But aside from the data setting, you can clear your data here as a matter of fact. So, but aside from that, we also have the labels here. This way you can do some other settings that okay, what do you want to show? Is it the labels? Are you trying to show the labels or the ratio or the cost? Always leave this on the way it is. The values too, leave it the way it is. So now I'm going to delete this cost, but I don't want to delete it yet. I want to use it to show us something. Now what am I trying to show us? Now if you look at this next setting, we have colors. We have two colors, the first and the second color. It's trying to show the color for the two bars. The color for the two bars must not look so alike. Why? So that you can differentiate the two. Where you're talking about reach and where you're talking about impression. Where you're talking about reach and where you're talking about cost. So I can change the color of the first one to, let me say, red, or let me say purple. Then I can leave the second one as blue. Or if you want to change the color to, you can change the color to a lighter purple. So, or to a deeper blue. I want that, or to orange. Okay, fair enough. Now, after doing that, if you come back to this edit and you activate your legend, you see that your legend will be making sense now. Your legend is now saying that okay, the purple one is the wish, the orange one is the cost. So I switch off my legend, I go back to my data, I delete this cost, I don't want it to show. So I clear selection. So automatically Canva will adjust your data to be like this. So because you have changed your figures, you have to change all these ones too. So you definitely have your figures with you, so you can adjust all these ones the way you want it. So Canva has helped us, that's giving us icons for each one of them. But in a situation whereby you are not talking about impression, you're not talking about clicks, you're not talking about conversion. Instead of these clicks here, you're talking about audience. So if I change this to audience, definitely this icon cannot represent audience again. So I will definitely need to change my icon. So I will come to elements to change my icon. I will now search for audience. So I come to graphics. So you're going to see many icons that you can use. So I'm going to pick this one. Why am I picking this one? I can pick anyone I will want. I can pick this one, but I don't think this is depicting so much of what I want. So I think this audience is just simple and direct. You can pick this one too, but I will not pick it. Why? Because if you notice, the icons of the rest of them, let me delete this one first. The icons of the rest of them are majorly outlined. So I want this one to be majorly outlined. So I click on it, so it's going to show here. It's going to be very big. You reduce it. So I think you can see it. Then you change the color so that it can show to white. So once you click on your icon setting will show. So you change the color to white, so it doesn't change to white. So I have white here, then you can reduce it to the size you want. So can you see we have our audience here? That's if it's audience we are depicting in our data. So that's how to edit your icon, change the color of your icon. There are some icons that the colors cannot change. Just be mindful of that. So in such situation you have no choice than to use the normal color you have that the icon comes with, or you just change the icon, use another icon. So that's how to edit icons. I've spoken about how to edit text. So if you want to edit any of the text, maybe after you have clicked on this text, you want to change the font, this is where to change the font. So you see different fonts. You can type the name of the font you want. If you want to increase the size, this is where to increase or reduce. If you want to change the color of the text, this is where to change it. This text is already bold, you can make it on bold, you can bolden it, you can make it italic, you can underline it, you can strike it too. Then you can make it capital letter or normal case. So this is the alignment. We have 4 types of alignment. This is the center alignment, this is the right alignment, this is the justified, and this is the left. So I'll just leave it as left. Remember I said you can also add bullets in Canva. So once I click on this, it's going to put bullets. If I click on enter, when I'm typing, then I click on enter, it's going to continue the bullet. But I don't want bullets here. So I'm going to remove this second bullet. Then I'm going to click again. If you click again, the bullet will change from bullet to numbering. That's 1 to 3. Click again, I'm going to remove it. So I have removed the bullet. Now this spacing, this letter spacing, you want to space your letter. I don't need it, I put it at 0. And this line spacing, you want to space the line in between text in a particular text box. That's what this line spacing is meant for. So that's spacing. Then we have other options. If you want to make text transparent, remember what I explained to you. I can use it to use do watermark. Then we have text effect, we have animation, we have position and the like. So that's just text. I'll just recap it. So I think I'm done with what I want to edit on this first chart. This second chart too, you can do the same thing. I'll just recap it so that you can remember. So click on the chart, you have edit. You can show legend, you don't edit, it's just one thing. Show label, show guidelines, make sure it's tick. So your data, you edit your data. 180,000, 60,000, 120,000. So we have that data that way. So once you have that data that way, then you can change the color since it's just one, so you don't need to bother about. So let me just use blue. This blue is too deep, lighter blue. Okay, I don't like this blue. I can come to more color, make the blue lighter. Okay, I think it's better this way. So aside from the color too, we can also change this spacing. So that's the next thing. That means the spacing in between the row. Can you see? You can change it if you want. So you can change the spacing in between the row. Just click and drag this or put the number. So and also how round do you want your bar to be? So you can change it to something like this too, or something really flat. So that's also something interesting. Then your text in your bar chart, what's the font you want? Just like every other text, your bar chart has text. So what's the font that you want? Just click on the font you want. Click on this font. Look for the font you want. For example, I want popping. So I click on popping. So it's going to change to popping. So it's going to ask that you want to change everything to popping. You can say change all. You can say no, it's just that one. So let me just change all to popping. So everything will be changed to popping. So you can increase your size of your text. You can reduce it. I would like it to be reduced. Yeah. You can change the color of your text. But white is preferable. Then you can make it bold. Or bold, you can make it italic. So you can also make your chart to be transparent. So if you don't want it to show very well. And you can also animate your chart. How do you want your chart to be coming in? So can you see? So these are animations for your chart. All these are animations for your chart. So that's it. Then the position of your chart. How do you want your chart to look like? Should it be behind? Should it be at the back? If I want to share this chart, if you look at it, there's a triangle here. There's a rectangle here. If I want to send it to the back of this rectangle, I'll just have to click on the chart. Then I'll say to the back. So it's already at the back of the rectangle. I won't do that. I don't want that. So this is for copying proper style. It's for copying style. Maybe you want to copy the style of this particular chart to another chart. So can you see? So you don't need to be doing the same thing if you want the same style. It's not copying the same data. It's not copying the same thing. You can see that the chart is different, but the same style that is copying. That's just it. So I'll undo it. I don't want to do that. So that's basically how to edit your chart, edit your text, and do some other interesting things. So let me just skip this candle and do that one. So let me come to this last one. That's the ad spent total. So how much is spent in total? Of $50,000. You can edit that. Maybe you want it to change it to $200,000, not to $20,000. So then your pie chart, you can edit your pie chart too. The same way you edit your bar chart. So we have the general setting. Now because the pie chart, the format here, if you look at the bar chart, I see what the bar chart is showing. Legend, labels, grid lines. But a pie chart will show this. It's going to add percentages, numbers. Those are the two things it's going to show. This is where you can change the chart entirely. But we have percentages, you can show legend if you want. Then we have labels. You want to show labels. So I think I'll show labels. If you look at it, the labels is currently black. We'll change it from black, but there's already a label here. That time is showing us that which one is can't be A, which one is can't be B. So I will not show legend again since I've shown label. So I'll just leave it that way. So do you want it to be shown in percentages or numbers? So that's left to you, anyone you want. So you pick one of them. So the color for the chart, I'm going to change it to the three colors we use. So I think we use purple, blue, and yellow. Which one is purple? Let me change the text first to white so that I can see it. Okay, so let me change the data. One will be marketing. One will be Lagos, Abuja, Kano. So Abuja will be blue, Kano will be the one that is yellow. So I think it's put that way. So the font size, the font style, let me still use popping. The font size, let me make it bigger so that we can see it. So I think we are good. The color, I'll leave it that way. Bolding it, no. Italic, I'll leave the rest that way. Okay, I don't want it to be touching my line. Let me increase this more, bring it up more. So now you can now edit this one the way you want it. Edit this one the way you want it. Now if you look at this text inside this shape, they are together. It's because this text was typed inside the shape. So when you put a shape, you can always type a text inside. So I can type a text inside the shape. I can edit this one. So I will edit this one to Abuja. Double click inside the shape, you'll be able to edit. Abuja. No, this is supposed to be Lagos. Lagos. Then this one Abuja. Abuja. Then this one Kano. Then do every other editing you want. So I'm done with my second page like that. Done with it like that. So now once I want to mention, let me create a new page. Now, in case you want to insert charts from the beginning, you know that this one repeats for a template. But what if you want to insert chart from the beginning? Where do you go to? You still come back to this element. Then you now come here, you now search for chart. So once you search for chart in full, you're going to see chart. This one, that's what you click. Then it's going to come with chart. Oh, this is not the chart I want to. Okay, this is this chart. So we see bar chart, we see line chart, you see all this. Now the difference between this first chart I click on and this other one is that this one is majorly charts in terms of icons, in terms of graphics. So they are not things that I can edit. Can you see them? They are not things that I can edit. So I can only design them as images. So it's not editable as values. So I can use them for analysis or visualization. So I can only pick a chart here, element. Second one, this chart. So we have different types of charts. We have bar charts. If I click on see all, you see all the types of bar charts we have. So formerly we used to have 3, but they have been created to 6. So you can use any of these bar charts. We have line charts. We have the 2 line charts. We have pie chart. This is the pie and this is the donut charts. We have area charts. So you see, we have 4 types of area charts. We have scatter plot. See them here. We have hierarchy. We have bar race chart. We have infography. So these are infograph. We have radar chart and we have statistical chart. So all these charts can pick any one of them. So if I pick any one of them, let me try for example, I pick this first one. So all the settings that we saw here, when we click on this, it's going to be showing here too. You cannot do any of the settings the way you want. You cannot resize your chart to the way you want. So I'm going to delete this chart. So that just by the way. So let's go back to our design. I want to look for my template. So what else? Channel preference for my page 3. I might want this, but let me assume I don't want this. Let me say I want to go and pick from another what's it called? Another template. So from this. Before I do that, let me see. I want to start this template. I really like this template. I start it. You can also start whatever template you want. You might actually be working on a marketing report. Then you should see a business report. Then you'll be like, oh, whenever I want to do a business report tomorrow, I would like to use this template. So you can just start it. How do you start? The 3 dots, click on it. Then you see start. Click on it. It's going to be start. So in your Canva account, whenever you go to start template, you are going to see it there. So let me just say I need this. Let me use this template for my 3rd page. So I click on this 3rd page. So let me say I want complete performance. Let me just click or scope of the report. Which one should I pick? Okay, let me click on complete performance. So I'm overwriting that one. So I have my complete performance here. So I can now edit the text, edit whatever I want. So that's just by the way. So let me come back here. So let me now change the color and the font. So which font do I want? Poppins. So I've changed some of it to Poppins. So let me just change everything to Poppins. So I change it to Poppins. I click on change all. So everything that was formerly that font is going to change to Poppins. But this one is already in Poppins. This one is already in Poppins. So almost all the text are already in Poppins now. So look at it, they're in Poppins. But I don't think this one is in Poppins because it's a entirely different font here. So this is public stance, intro pop. So I'm going to change all public stance to Poppins. So I click on the text, change it to Poppins, change all. So but this other one is not public stance, it's intro pop. Now I change it to Poppins, then I click on change all. So I think all my text are now in Poppins now. Then color. This black, I don't want it to be black. Click on it. Let me change it to a deep blue. So I'll click on change all. So now the black will change to a deep blue. So this is already in deep blue. This, let me make this one white. Circle white, yeah. So I can take a pot, then I come here. Now I don't need all these bubbles. Remember, I click, I delete. I click, I delete. You can leave it if you like it, but I don't want it. So now this black is not good here because we have changed it to blue. So this one should not be black. The reason why this one does not change with black when we change everything to blue is not the same black as that one. This one is a lighter black. So I'm going to adjust this one to a blue, but I'll now make it like a lighter blue too. So once you click something, I change it to the same to blue. You can adjust the blue here. So I'll change it to a lighter blue. Immediately you adjust the blue, Canva is going to put it as a common color in your design. So let me adjust it to something lighter. It's still not light enough, something lighter. I think it's good like this. So can you see that it's now part of the options of the common color? This is the first blue we pick, this is the new blue we are picking now. So if I want to do this one blue now, I don't need to start looking for it again. I'll just click it here. Click it here. Then this one blue, click it here. So can you see? So we have that there. So I come here. So I'm going to make this one background white. This one will not be blue. That some will be white, some will be blue. I said I like making my PowerPoint slides to be white. Now this one, because it's another format, the way they do the design at the top is different. So I'm going to delete this one at the top totally. So I'm going to come here. I'm just going to copy this top design from here so that it will be consistent. How do I copy? Select everything. That's click and drag over. Make sure it does not touch any new thing. Select everything. Then copy, Ctrl C. Then come to where you want to paste it. Ctrl V. Now because this one is white, I have to change some of them to black. So all these white ones, I change them to black. This logo here too. This big arrow here. I'm going to change them to. Let me change this one to blue. Let me zoom in so that I can see them well. Blue. Meanwhile, be careful whenever you are changing using this change all button. Especially when you are changing white and black color. I don't use it for white and black because I know most of my designs we naturally have white and black. So I don't really like using it for white and black because it's not going to change what I actually want to be white to black or to another color. So I don't use it for white and black. I use it for every other color aside white and black. So that's just a safety tip. Because for example, this one that was white before, whether I can't change it to black, that's saying change all to blue. This background that I've changed to white is also going to change to blue, which I don't want. Now this one now, I can change it to blue. I like that blue. So that it follow the same design. So this one, since it's not blue, I cannot leave this one as this color. Let me just make it yellow. Yeah, I did not make it white like other because I noticed that they are placing emphasis on it. That's why it has a different color from other ones. So this one too, I change it to deeper blue. This one too, I say I click on this. This is a line, so I'm going to show you to blue. So we don't have a website, so I delete it. So I zoom out. Now this image seems too big for me. Why? Because I already covered this marketing report. So I change this marketing report to black. Then this image I reduce it. So can you see that? Because I adjusted the image from the top, it's cutting the image. That's cropping. So if you want to adjust image and you don't want to crop, as I said the other day, you have to adjust it at the angle. So I'm going to adjust it from this angle. So it's not cropping that way. So I have it that way. So this page into I did not page my work so far. So I can delete this one still. I don't want to page it. Now my image, back to my image. I can reduce, remove. Okay, I don't want all this size too. So I can remove this my image. I can change it to another image I want. So I'll just come to my element, search for the image. I'm going to go back from chat. Remember that I'm inside chat. If you can search for the image here, it's going to look for anything like that in chat, which you will not see. So you go back from chat. So you now come here and look for the image you want. Okay, let me just go ahead marketing. So we are still under graphics. I'm going to come to photos. So you are going to see a lot of marketing photos. So you can click any one of them. Remember, this is inside the frame. This image is inside a frame, so you have to click and put it inside. Let me click this one. You have to put it inside here. So can you see? So I have my photo. So those are 3 good slides to explain how to work with your slides. So I have my 3 good slides. So before I now download my slide, let me quickly show you. In case remember, this is where you can zoom. Now, in case you want to see all your 3 slides, all your pages together, you can create as many pages as possible. You can create 100, 1,000 pages. I've not created up to 1,000 before. I've created more than 300 or 500 pages. Yeah, 500 pages before. So before, Canva maximum pages is 100, but now they have reached up to 500. So I don't know, maybe it's now more than 1,000. But now I've created up to 500. So if you want to see all your pages together, just come to this grid view. You see all your pages together. So because I have just 3 pages, if I have a lot of pages, everything will be here. So I click on it again. I come back to normal view. Now, aside from that, there are also some things you can do on your pages, like these pages. If you look at what you have been doing so far, I've been editing something on the page. When it's where I want to edit the page itself, what do? Click on the page, for example. Click here. Then you see, you can name the page. You can just name the page. What's the title of the page? Page 1, page 2, page 3, or cover page, front page, this one page. You can name the page, but I rarely use that one though, because there's no essence of me naming the page. And the only one that is useful for the person that I'm sending the file to is not saying the name of the page. So what's that? So you can also add new pages, the same way you're adding pages here. But when you add new pages, it's going to be in between the 2 pages. So can you see it? I'm going to delete this page. So apart from adding new page, you can also duplicate a page. Maybe you want to do something similar. Maybe you want it to have a cover page, a back page like the cover page. I can just duplicate this instead of doing it all over again. Then I can now click and drag it to the end. Then I can now make this one cover page. So instead of monthly market, I can just say thank you. I remove, report, delete. Then I bring it probably to the center. I want to make sure it's at the center now. It's at the center. So this one too, at the center. So I make it in the middle. So I think I will not need this one again. So I delete it. So thank you. So this one too, I want to move it to the center. I click over it till I select everything. I can group them, like I said, group them. Then I come here. So it's now at the center. So now I get page. So can you see, instead of me going to the steps of creating all over again, I just duplicated it. So that's also that thing. And you can delete a page too if you don't want the page. You can hide a page too. I can hide this first page. So if I want to download now, this first page will not be downloaded with it because it is hidden. If you want to hide it, just click on hide. Why do you need to hide pages sometimes? Sometimes you may do some edits that you are not sure if you should use or not. So you might just do them and hide them. Then if the client now say you want that thing, you can now go and unhide them. For example, sometimes after creating this cover page, the client might say, oh, I don't think I like this cover page. Can you do another color version? Then I now duplicate this, then do another color. If I do another color for this cover page, I will not delete this one yet. I'll just hide it. So when I'm downloading it, will not download with it. So this new color, if the client now says, and I say, okay, it's fine, then good. But if you say I should go back to the former color, I don't. If I've deleted this, I'll have to redo it again. So I don't need to redo it again. I'll just go and hide it. Then I'll hide this one that I just did. So that's just what I use hiding pages to do. So sometimes too, you may need to lock a page. You can lock it so that it will not be movable, it will not be editable by you yourself too. So only when you unlock it, that's going to be editable and usable. So you can also copy link to this page. That's when you are sharing. You can expand this to whiteboard. That's those that are doing tutorial. I want to use whiteboard. You can also add transition to a page. That's animation to a page. You can copy page style. You can add note to a page. So let me say animation. This transition, you can also see it at the middle here. This one up is for adding new page, as you have said, but I don't need to add new page. The other one is for transition. So you can add transition. That means how should your page move from one page to another. So let me say this now. Can you see? So if I want to move from this page to the next page, these are the transitions I can have. So can you see? Let me click on this for example. So can you see? So if you want to move from this place to another, there is the transition you can have. You can edit the transition to change the duration and do all that. So you can practice that. And if you don't need the transition again, just click on it. Then you'll see none. Click on none. So that's how to add transition. So I think that's basically what you can do with Canva. Like those are the basics. I will encourage you to practice and get used to it. So what else can we do? Let's share now and download. So download, I'll change it to PowerPoint format. So all the 4 pages. You can also decide to download only few pages. Maybe just 1 to 3 pages. But I need all of them. So you want to page 4. Then I click on download. Then that's the end of all the stories. So your work will be downloaded as PowerPoint. So now my work is downloaded as PowerPoint. I'll come here. It's still downloading. It's almost done. Now it's done. So I can now open the PowerPoint. As I said, sometimes you might need to do just very slight editing if need be. The major editing is that sometimes some of the fonts in Canva may not be available on PowerPoint. So because of that, you may need to change the fonts or that. So supposing let me enable editing. Now that pop-in that I use, I think it's available on PowerPoint. Suppose it's not available on PowerPoint, PowerPoint will bring an error message saying that, oh, that font is not available. That can you change it to something similar? Then you say yes. So when you say yes, all the fonts will be changed to something similar. So because it changed the font, it might also change the scatter. It might also scatter the work a little. Like scattering, like for example, this marketing might be like this. So can you see that the G have come down? So what you just need to do is you just adjust like that one, just seconds you do your work. So once you download your PowerPoint, always check before sharing. So I check the first page, perfect. The second page, perfect. The third page is the second page. Okay. This one, should I increase this more? Okay. I think I want this one like this. I increase this more. Okay. The third page. Okay. I think the third page too is perfect. The last page, perfect. So since I edited something, I just save. So once I save, I can now share that particular one to my client. So that's it. Now, if the client now needs to edit anything in the PowerPoint, if it's just something basic, you don't need to come to Canva and start wasting that again. No, just edit it quickly on your PowerPoint file. But if it's something that is much more tedious, you need design, you need, oh, redo it, oh, recreate it, then you can come back to Canva. So that's just basically how to use Canva. So if you have any questions, you can always